writes a letter. Kamal Haasan in the letter says that India's constitution guarantees freedom of expression, guided by reason, never diminished by opacity. The moment is larger than any one film. It reflects the space we accord art and artists in a constitutional democracy. He also goes on to say that film industry must engage with the government bodies. He says that cinema is not the labor of an individual alone, but the collective effort of an ecosystem of writers, technicians, performers, exhibitors, and small businesses whose livelihoods depend on a fair and timely process. He also urges the entire film industry to unite and engage in meaningful, constructive dialogue with the government institutions. Such reform, he says, will safeguard the creative freedom, uphold constitutional values, and strengthen India's democratic institutions by affirming trust in its artists and its people. That is the latest that we are bringing to you after the Madras High Court put stay on its own order of Jana Nayagan getting a CBFC certificate. Now this is Kamal Haasan writing a letter where he says that India's constitution guarantees freedom of expression and guided by reason, and that the entire film industry or the cinema is not a effort of one person alone. It's a collective effort. We have Purnima Murli joining us on the broadcast. Purnima, please take us through the entire narrative that Kamal Haasan is going to put forward. All right, we have a problem with the Purnima's connection, but this is the latest that we are giving to you about what Kamal Haasan has said after the film. After the film did not get CBFC certificate. We have Purnima back with us. Yes, Purnima.
Constructive discussion and the process should also be transparent. That's something that Kamal Haasan highlighted. Clearly, the discussion and debate right now is about why there has been a delay in the censor certificate being issued to films, and Parashakti managed to get the certificate late last afternoon. But Kamal Haasan also now coming out in support of movies that are facing similar issues, saying that it's time for constructive discussion, transparency over the entire process. That's something that Kamal Haasan has said through a statement, clearly backing films like Jana Nayagan that are facing legal hurdles ahead of the release, and the release has now been postponed.
Those inputs, but that's all the time we have on this edition.